Hey guys, it's Carlo here from Mitsubishi, used car floor manager. I just thought I'm going to do a walk around video on the My 19 2018 LS two-wheel drive Outlander. Now, I'm pretty excited about this car. The only reason why is because this vehicle itself is the best Outlander that Mitsubishi has produced, and we're very lucky to have one of these cars landed at our yard. Now, key thing here what I really want to talk about is just the new shape, the dynamic shield shape that they have on the car, with the diamond, with the Mitsubishi emblem at the front as well, which is the classics emblem there. From the front here, LED daytime running lamps, just a little bit more visible to be on the road as well. And as you can see, everything's really quite exquisite from the way the headlights are. The bottom there, you'll find the fog lights, quite useful for those misty days. Now coming around to the side here, beautiful brand new tyre, and also the wheels, so it's very immaculate. This car is brand new, guys. It's actually only done 13 Ks. That's 13 Ks. From the standpoint for the folding mirrors, when you lock the car, it does actually lock for you, so you can see foldable mirrors there. Coming around to the side here, you do have the keyless entry, so if you got the key proximity in the actual vicinity of the car, it will lock and unlock as well by opening the door. Finds color-coded handles there as well. Coming around the back, you do have the privacy glass. Now, just to clarify, it is privacy glass. It is, it's a shade, it's a tinted glass, so meaning it's not UV protected. So if you'd like to get the UV protection, we do that have available through Kylie, our pre-delivery coordinator. She will actually do 2 bold carbons and 3 heat shields in the back as well. Coming around to the back, again, what you have is you have the 18-inch alloy wheels. Coming around to the back, guys, beautiful look at the side. Got the reverse sensors in the side here, as you can see, the color coding, yeah. And again, brake light up the top. Opening at the door, which you'll find a lot of space in. The 6 and 7 seat actually allocated here. Very easy to do. What I'll do is I'll go from back to front. So in here, there's a little compartment where the full-size spare wheel is. That's the bolt that it goes down in, and then there's a little compartment here on the right-hand side is where you get the jacking and the actual tool to unwind the full-size spare. In here, it's where actually a bit of space that you get for anything like shopping bags you can hold against the actual lid, and again, that's where the compartment is, because for the cargo blind, which you do get in the car as well, which is a really great security for shopping tools, and obviously anything that you want to be private wise. 6 and 7 seats, really easy to pull open. The 50-50 split. Also, there's a little lever here that actually can do the lumbar support there for reclining the seat. Pulling this down. One thing I really want to duly note with these 6 and 7 seats is the space you actually have with it by using the Tetris method as well. So again, you can have both seats down, one seat up, have that space for school bags as well, guys. Pulling this through, do get a power outlet, 12 volt, 120 watt. Really great for the kids in the back there. To just charge your iPad and also iPhones as well. Closing the back gate here, where the handle is, really easy to do. Push it down, nice and easy there. So one thing I will point out, guys, is the LS Outlander actually does come with a rear spoiler, which is something they've added into the actual vehicle. This is why I pointed out that this car is the best Outlander that's Mitsubishi's produced, because of all the accessories and what they've done safety-wise with this car. So rear spoiler is really great from that, and you've also got the sharp shark fin for the aerial there. On the side here, you'll notice is the tank size is actually 63 litres. It's actually on the safe side or curb side. Good thing is if you run out of fuel or whatnot, you'll be able to fill up your tank and on a safe way. Coming into the side here, as you can see, it's a half leatherette seats. From here, beautiful thing about this car is you notice in the middle there, you'll have the second row air conditioning, which they've added into this model. You won't find this model in my 18.5 or the my 18s, and this is one of those great features that Mitsubishi have added to this vehicle. Now, folding the seats down, really simple. I call this the ABC 1-2 motion. So you flip this, there's a little hole at the bottom, you flip that open, you click this button here, and you pull the lever down, and it's quite flat. Like I said to you, from the Tetris point of view from this vehicle, you'll have a lot of space in the back there. Flicking it back, again, you do have that lump. You can actually recline the actual car and pulling it through. Again, beautiful suede seating there, and comfortability to getting in and out of the car, absolutely amazing. You can see a lot of space there as well, guys. So again, great family car for a quantity of 7, should I say. Coming around to the back, to the front, to the side here, you do have the folding mirrors, which was on the left-hand side, the right-hand side. Again, guys, beautiful new tyre and new 18-inch alloy wheel. Now, what you'll see at the front here is all the sensors that you have for the forward collision mitigation, and also the adaptive cruise control. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the bonnet and show you how amazing and how safe the engine bay is, and also give you some clear view of why this car is such a great vehicle for your family. Alright guys, so just coming underneath the bonnet of the LS 2018 My 19 Outlander two-wheel drive, is you have the amazing engine of what it actually holds. Now again, just to give you some clear view, this actual car has 124 kilowatts and 220 Newton meters. The fuel consumption on this vehicle is 7.2 and a 63 litre tank. Again guys, you can get a maximum of 1,050 for this vehicle. An average of it also would be close to around about 875. Again, one of those things that this vehicle has is that capacity to be able to hold enough fuel, and also for you guys to that break between you filling up the car as well. Now, what you'll notice in the actual car is that this car is a submarine chassis. So basically what that means is when you come down to the vehicle, when you do a 40-40 collision, on a front-on collision, the engine itself will drop underneath the car so it doesn't hit the driver's side and go into the driver's side's knees. That obviously is really encumbrance of the seventh knee airbag that this car does. Safety-wise in this car, there's 5-star ANCAP rating. It is 7 airbags, which I will point out to you guys when we're in the vehicle of the car as well. Now, from the white containers, just to give you a clear view with that, is just they're all the do-it-yourself maintenance as well. So again, a lot of workmanship that goes into the engine bays. From the point of it, you do have the sounding filters there as well on the bonnet, so it gives you a little bit less sound as well. So quietness is really a key factor for this vehicle. It is the CVT engine, the 2.4 engine as well, two-wheel front wheel drive. Guys, that's it from the bonnet spectrum, and then we'll take you inside to the actual LS Outlander. Okay guys, inside to the Outlander of the LS My 19 2018 two-wheel drive. Again, real good representation of the features that the car does have. Now, I did mention before again that this car is the best, and here's some really great reasons why, safety wise, that this car does hold. Coming from right to left, I'm going to go through the power windows here. It is all automatic in this vehicle, so by pressing, most cars only have just the driver's side control for automatic, but everything else is all automatic from standpoint of there. And as you can see, they all work, and pulling it down. Good thing is just one click that you pull and they all go up. Now, as a safety there, guys, you do understand that there is a retraction on the window, so if anything happens in between it, it will retract down from going up and squashing your arm and whatnot as well. So locking the car doors from here as well, and also the mirror side mirror control mirrors for adjusting that. Locking the windows as well from that point. Now, coming from the side, you do have the forward collision mitigation. Forward collision mitigation is extra breakage upon collision, so it will collide. However, it will give you 25 to 30% extra breakage above 85 kilometers as well. Now, on there you do have lane departure warning, and lane departure warning is a really good warning when you're if you're nodding off the car in the vehicle and you veer off from the lane above 65 kilometers. It will warn you to say that you are going off lane. It won't adjust to you on lane, but it just gives you a warning saying deet, deet, deet. So you'll have that. Now, from that screen you'll have LWD, a green LWD, which means it is in obviously neutral mode, but when you put into drive, it will go into a little button here. As it warms up, it will have a little frog start, like a little car, and the white screen. So as you drive, basically it will turn green. When it turns green, it means that it's activated, and you're in lane departure warning stage as well. From here, what they've added in the vehicle, which doesn't come in previous Outlanders, is the speed limiter. Now, speed limiter is you just press the button here. It actually says limit off. So by using the toggles up the top, you can actually set your limits to either however much you want to go. I'll probably set it at 100 here, and basically what that does is it gives you that complete control of driving the vehicle. However, when you have long drives on highways and your feet fall asleep and they kind of get heavy, sometimes 100 kilometers doesn't feel like 100 kilometers, but then this actually allows you just to make sure the car stops. It stops at 100k, so you're not speeding as well. So turning that off, you just press the button again, and on the left hand side you do have cruise control there. The bottom here you do have adaptive cruise control, which that's obviously from the standard of from where the sensors are up where the mirror is. A good thing about that is you do have that actually gives you 3 different types of distances, which is short, mid and far. And great thing about that is you don't have that the annoyance of people braking and speeding up in front of you. What the car actually does, it actually speeds up when the car in front of you is speeding up, and then if it slows down, your car will slow down for you as well, rather than you always switching on and off the cruise control. Now, from the side here, as you got the indicator on the right hand stalk, also auto headlights. And what I'd like to point out as well is got the auto high beams. Auto high beams are really great, so it actually does put high beams on when you're in a dark area. By pressing the button on the side here in the stalk, press that button. Basically, any time that the road is quite dark, the high beams will go on. Now, if a car jumps in front of you or it's coming towards you, the high beams will switch off and go back to normal lights as well, so you don't have that annoying switching on and off of the high beams. On the left hand stalk here you do have the wipers, automatic wipers, which you do have in there, and on the left hand steering you got the Bluetooth compatibility, which is obviously linked to the SDA SmartLink system that you have here, which is the 7.1 inch screen. Now again guys, just to clarify, you do have the lever for the wheel adjustment there, so you're pulling this, and it is telescopic, so you can move it up and down to where it's more comfortable for you. I like to be able to see the whole screen from there. What I love about the arch of what the Mitsubishi wheel is that everything can be sighted and nothing's in the way as well. So it's push button start, so obviously putting your foot on the brake, press start to start the engine, and to press stop, you press it again. Car must be in park to do that. Again, good safety feature that they have there. Coming to the middle here, guys, as I mentioned before, it's a 7.1 inch screen. You do have the passenger lights on as well, and also you have the hazard lights. Now eco mode is really useful when you're doing a lot of stop start in suburb areas. It will use 70% of the engine, so if you don't want a lot of power and you want to minimize your fuel consumption, you go to eco mode, but I would suggest just to leave it as normal because the fuel consumption on this is remarkable. Coming down here, you do have the dual climate control. So again, from here you press the auto mode from there, and then you can actually control it by this is the master, but if you want to go into dual climate mode, it will actually put up dual, right? And let's say if you want to go back to the master, you just press auto again and just resets it and puts it back in default. Really easy to control there as well, guys. Down the bottom here, you do have the 12 volter, 120 watt, and also USB cord for the Apple CarPlay, SDA, Android Auto, SmartLink system. Now in the bottom here, you'll find there's a little switch, there's a little insert here, and that's for the actual fob key that you have here, proximity key. So good thing is if your battery flattens, or if you got a pacemaker, yeah, basically if you need to switch the actual the keyless entry, the keyless start and all that, you can use that as the key by just plugging it in, and then it just starts the car from there as well. So it's kind of like slotting your key in from there. What you'll need to do is you'll probably need to take off the key ring there. Coming down here, quite flush cup holders there, beautiful sit. It actually sits right, and again, if you don't want to use it, you've got that real nice finish here in the middle console. Now from there, you can actually put your keys. There's a little insert here, right, where the placements are, and coming down from there you have the electric handbrake that you have on the vehicle. Now the light's switched on by releasing the handbrake. You press the button there, and then again there is actually a button here said auto hold. Now if I press this button here, it actually won't turn on. The reason why is because my seatbelt's not on. Now great thing about the safety of this car, now my seatbelt's switched on. If I turn this on, now it's on auto hold. Now what auto hold button is, basically it's kind of like hillside start for you, or hillside assist. So if I put the car in drive and if I release my foot off the brake, the car will actually hold. We're actually sitting on a slight angle here, or slight hill on the here at Berwick Mitsubishi, and if I tap the accelerator, the car will go. Right, if I press brakes, again, as you can see, it actually holds for you. Got to put that in reverse there for you, just to give you some clear view of how clear the reverse camera is as well. So what you can see there, right, reversing, and again you have the reverse sensors that actually will turn up as well. Now opening up the glove box here, so you can see what's below the auto hold button is the heated seats, which is the front and just the front seats only. So high meaning preheat, low meaning maintain. So high, if you want to just preheat the vehicle for 10 minutes, it will switch off after a time. But if you want to keep the heated seats on and have that still have a warm backside, you just press low to maintain. All right, switching that off. In here, great space there to put all your your belongings, anything that that needs to be out of the way. Great space there. Now I was going to show you the glove box. One thing I want to really point out about the glove box, they've got a his and her drawer. So basically you can actually put your service book up here, right out of the way, and that's a really good great feature that they've actually put into the car. So when you open the car, you've actually got a lot of space, and you're not finding where the service book is. Now don't need to show you the service book because obviously this car's only done 13 Ks. Now from the front seat, you do have the driver's side. You get a 6-way power driver, going up, going down, going back, going forward, and then also with the lumbar of the recliner as well. On here you do have sunglass holders and 2 vanity mirrors from there with a light on as well. Now with 7 airbags, guys, as you mentioned, I was going to point out where the 7 airbags are. So airbag 1, 2, to on the car seats, in the actual side of the car seats. So both front passenger and driver side, and also the side curtains there. The 7th airbag is the knee airbag here, which is below with my flamingo socks, just from there. And again, also a good safety is the pedals actually do collapse into the floor upon collision, so they don't actually snap off, and also the airbag will deploy a lot easier for you as well. Now, the airbag itself is a very safe. It allows the driver to sit upright, so you don't get sunk into the cockpit there. Guys, that's pretty much what the Outlander is from the 2018 LS two-wheel drive My19 version. I hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to go outside and just obviously, finish off with this car. There you have it, guys. That's the end of my walk around video on the 2018 LS Outlander two-wheel drive My19. Please, if you are interested in this car, please inquire on 0399 07 0555. Guys, just remember, this car does still qualify for a premium mechanical protection plan, and what that consists of is it gives you an extra 5 years or 100,000 Ks on top of your car, and you get 181 items, unlimited claims of $2,500. You also get a loan car from the standpoint from every time you service with us, guys, and 10 years worth of premium roadside assistance. If you are interested in that, please inquire when you inquire on the vehicle as well. Again, hope you enjoyed the video. I really love you to come and purchase this vehicle, because you know what, you'll be missing out. And again, the best Outlander that's ever Mitsubishi's ever produced. Thank you again. See you later.